you should be getting a notification now. So go ahead and accept that. Or if it's not cool, then thanks for showing up, I guess. And I hope you can come by again. For now, let me go ahead and share this PowerPoint and we'll get started. How do I use Google Slides from beginning? Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm old. I have like, what's it called? Office like 2011. So we're gonna go. All right. Again, this is Exercise in Medicine. This is our second or third, I believe, official meeting of this semester. You know the day, that's today. And we're gonna go ahead and get into some stuff. Before we get started into future events and other questions, Dom, our Director of Operations, is gonna tell you guys about the results of our protein fitness challenge. Go ahead, Dom, take it away.
Okay, so yeah, this month we did last month we did a protein challenge, and where we asked you guys to track your protein intake, and we challenged you guys to consume 0.9 grams per pound of body weight. And so our protein challenge winner is Amanda. That's my dog, sorry. So congrats, Amanda. So for your prize, you now can join all of the rest of our events, so our continuing challenges and our fitness workouts for free. So congratulations. But so Amanda, a little snippet about her protein log. When she submitted it, she said it thought it was funny when I was over my calories, because MyFitnessPal was like, we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that, except my goal was actually to gain weight. And so it's kind of just goes to show that MyFitnessPal is always about like, oh, like we're trying to lose weight. So, but I'm glad you included that and you enjoyed the challenge. Elise, I don't think she's here as well, but we wanted just to give an honorable mention to her. She included a vegetarian chili recipe that she really liked. And so we thought that was interesting. So this is actually a part of our newsletter. So we'll be sending out a nice little wrap up for you guys after this meeting to cover all the challenges we went through in the month of September, what we liked, and some good photos. So keep an eye out for that after this meeting, Esmeralda will be sending that out, and we'll hope to be sending that out at the end of every month. So hopefully you guys can be included in our newsletter for October. That's it for me. Congrats, Amanda.
Thank you, Dom. And yes, congrats, Amanda. Thank you so much for participating and for doing a great job. Alejandro, our vice president, is now going to talk to you guys about, here's Elise, is going to talk to you guys about the mobility workout, the guided workout that we discussed our last event, which was on Monday. Go ahead, VP.
Yeah, what's up, guys? So if you weren't able to make it on Monday, essentially what you missed is Jackson walked us through, I guess, his pillars of how to prepare for your exercise session. He had us get familiar with like the purpose behind warming up, like what you want to focus on, and then how to tailor your warm up essentially to the type of training you're going to be doing. So he walked us through that. And then also we just got involved on a yoga mat and then started following along. The good news is if you missed it, you can still kind of see the demos he showed us on this YouTube page. Just look up LBSU Strength, and then you should be plugged into what he does. But yeah, he's probably going to be back. He wants to be very available to our club. And so if you guys have any questions, even though, you know, we're not having an event, you can always reach out to him. And yeah, he'll be happy to help you with anything you need training related. So he's always a good resource. Yeah, no, that's essentially it.
Thank you so much, VP. Before we move on, does anybody, again, have any questions or concerns or anything they want to bring up before I get into some other things? Okay, all right. Again, if you have a question at any point, please go ahead and bring it up. If not, I still would like some feedback. I'm wondering how you guys are all feeling, how you're dealing with the online nature of this semester and the prospect of being fully online next semester. It's kind of rough, I'll be honest. And I can start this off so that you don't feel like, you know, you guys are the only ones sharing your feelings. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so freaking much. I'm definitely an in-person visual kinesthetic learner, and being online is rough. But again, or not again, for the first time. But I've had the luck of being supported by, you know, family and friends and classmates. So it's been not bad, but I still don't like it. How are you guys feeling about it?
Hello.
Hey, Mariana.
Good night. Well, I'm a positive girl, so I'll do the positive version. So I just find out, or just realized that only because everything is online, now I can attend to these meetings or the journal meetings because usually I live like 20 miles away, and my schedule, because I'm a full-time babysitter, so I cannot be at the same time in many parts of outside of the house. So with this alternative online learning, help me to have more time and be with you. So I'm very happy about that. So
Interesting. All right, so we have polar opposites. Who's in the middle? Let's do it. You have both ends.
I think I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, me too. Go ahead, Alejandro.
Yeah, because you're really on one side, Noah, and then Mariana is like, a little more, I guess, holistic in her perspective. But I'm also a commuter, so I get it. Like, being virtual and being able to do things from home just makes everything so much more accessible. I don't spend at least an hour and a half on the freeway, so that's great. But at the same time, the learning experience is probably hindered. It's not as good as it would be if it was in person. But yeah, I'm also worried about, like, if I'm gonna start wanting to drive again, like once classes do open up, like am I just gonna be like, why do I have to go into class? Like, this could be done virtually. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but yeah, that's been my experience.
Somebody else, how you guys feeling?
Yeah, I think I'm the same as Alejandro because I was commuting a lot as well. So I've saved so much time from not having to commute. Like, I wake up, I make myself a cup of coffee, and I get to work right away. So my morning routine is all of 15 minutes long instead of like running around the house, grabbing all my stuff, booking it to school. So I think being able to kind of take the time to enjoy time at home has been really different for me instead of like living on campus. That's been nice. But no, I absolutely miss living in the lab and Noah, like having class together. Like, it's just not the same having your classmates not sitting next to you, like cracking jokes when the professors are cracking jokes. So there's a lot I miss, but then at the same time, it's a lot of different things I'm coming to appreciate from this online learning environment.
Okay, cool. Anybody else? Please share. How about some of our general members? How are you guys doing? Check in.
There's a lot of people in the chat now if you want to read off some good ones.
Yeah, I see some in-betweens again, hoping for future school mentors to have funding for lab opportunities. Yeah, research is a big one for a lot of us, kin department people. Yeah, the sitting sucks. Many people say the sitting sucks. Yeah, it's not great. So all the more reason to join the fitness guided workouts. You guys can get up and get moving, right? But you guys know that. Go run. Yeah, no thanks. Running I will not do. Anybody else? You can do it in the chat. You can speak up a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more people to open up. It's okay to open up. Wish you were rich so you could buy a fancy standing desk.
Oh my gosh, let me actually add to that, Courtney. I just got this standing, it's like a laptop stand where I can lift up my laptop. So it was like 30 bucks at Target. It was a little pricey, but it's way better than paying like $300 for a standing desk. And I can already feel like my posture, like I'm not like, like, so yeah, you could always look that up on Amazon or Target. Like, just look up a stand for like computers, and it just helps so much.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
You. Oh, go ahead.
So no, please, I talk a lot. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say thank you. Ironically, I just bought a brand new desktop computer because I felt like if I'm gonna be home, I might as well have a nice desktop. So now I'm looking for an alternative to raise up my desk. But I might have to take you up on the stand for when I'm like working in the kitchen or something. So I feel like that'd be helpful.
Yeah,
Right.
before I got this, I was just using like reams of copy paper. Sorry, Noah. You can talk in a second, I swear. I just use like reams of like copy paper, something just to lift it up. So like it's not so like looking down at everything.
I was just gonna, reiterate Esme's point. It's nice to not look down as much at like your laptop or a desk or something. So that's great. Being home makes school days longer. Yes, I agree. That's been actually, that actually opens up something that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, it not being able to have like a physical separation between a workspace and like a relaxing space is something that I never really thought of as important, but is super important because I do a lot of work, you know, in my room or at my dining table, or I've been starting to move around now so that I can get a change of scenery, and that way I don't feel like I have to do something when I'm trying to relax in my room. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of been a big blow for someone like me, I think. But all this, not just to check in, to ask you guys about this stuff, but all this is to also kind of just drive home the point of what we're doing for you guys starting next week. So next week is something called Week of Wellness. And what's going to happen is, can I play this? No, go back. Oh man, my little graphic isn't playing. It's all right. Next week is Week of Wellness, or Week of Health and Wellness. And it's an entire week of events around different things you guys can get involved in, put on by the Student Life and Development Department. However, exercise is medicine. We have 2 events next week. We have one, which is a collaboration, a partnership with Beach Buddies, and Courtney will talk about that in a second. And then the second one is our monthly colloquium. And this month it's on mental health and stress and dealing with all the things that we're all dealing with. So we're really excited for both of these. But first things first, self-care strategies with Beach Buddies. Courtney, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and go ahead and describe what this event is going to be like.
Yeah. Would you be okay if I share my screen so I can show the Zoom ID?
No, my screen only. I'm just kidding. Yeah,
okay,
give me a second.
right. No problem. While he's doing that though, I wanted to bring up, okay, cool. Share, sorry. Can you guys all see my little thumbs up? Okay, cool. All right, guys. So my name's Courtney Joseph, as he said. I am a peer mentor with the Beach Buddies program at school that works within the council CAPS, which is the Counseling and Psychological Services at CSULB. And I reached out to NOAA and EIMOC in general to see if they wanted to do like a holistic self-care strategies workshop for the general student population. It's going to be like an interactive workshop. We're going to have time for you guys to like share your own self-care strategies that you have that work for you. We're going to walk you through a couple in particular. I got some feedback on our Beach Buddy Instagram that people wanted to go over things like setting boundaries for you and with others, for yourself, self-exploration and exercising as an outlet. So those are a few of the things we're going to go over. And like I said, we're going to give you guys sometimes maybe like 10, 15 minutes or so, depending on how long things go, to give you some time to share your own strategies that you use that work for you, or ask questions or anything like that. So a little bit more of an interactive workshop. It's not going to be just a presentation of us yakking at you, because we all have Zoom fatigue right now. We are all burnt the heck out. And I just wanted to be a time for us to all kind of relax and hang out. So this is our little poster you'll see floating around Instagram if you follow EIMOC or the Beach Buddies Instagram. My email is down here at the bottom if you want to hit me up and ask any questions or details, or even if you want to RSVP, you can do it that way. And then if you want to write down the Zoom ID or take a screenshot, whatever, we'll be there Wednesday, October 14th from 12:30 to 1:30. So hope to see you there. Thanks, Noah.
Thank you, Courtney. And again, anybody, if you have any questions at any point or want to direct your questions to somebody specific, please shout them out or go ahead and put them in the chat. If you want to message Courtney directly, you have that option in the chat as well. So that's our event next week with Beach Buddies and with Courtney on Wednesday, the 14th. And again, all the details can be provided to you guys upon request. And then our event on the 15th, let me bring up my screen again. What is going on here? How does this work? Okay. Oh man, I got all small now. Hold on.
Sorry, Noah, I made you.
No, it's not your fault at all. I'm a dinosaur with certain kinds of technology, which is really funny because I'm actually not like, I'm in like most of you guys' generation. So what is going on here? All right, it's fine. We're going to work through it. It'll be okay. So we talked about self-care strategies with Beach Buddies, and the next one again is our mental health colloquium. It's our monthly colloquium that's this month centered around mental health and stress management and things like that. The cool thing about self-care strategies is that it's going to be definitely different from what we're discussing for mental health. So it's not like you're going to get the same stuff in both events, which is hopefully going to encourage you to go to both. That way you get the most self-care and mental health coping skills and things that you need to take care of yourself. Also, the self-care one is definitely more of a peer-to-peer vibe. Courtney is definitely versed in a lot of this stuff and will be leading this event. But again, she's also one of us, really. Whereas our mental health colloquium will have a mental health therapist and clinician come and talk to us and really flesh out a lot of the things that we're feeling and going through right now so that we can kind of deal with it in a healthy way. Any questions about details about these events or anything like that at this time? Anybody at all?
Yes. No, the mental health colloquium has a cost.
Oh, it has a cost? No. So our colloquiums are free.
Okay.
Completely free. And I'll get into some of the cost stuff in a second. But the colloquiums are always free for everyone. So please stop by. We really didn't want to add a charge onto something titled the mental health colloquium, right? That seems kind of messed up, especially for, again, struggling college students. It doesn't seem right. Anybody else? Any other questions regarding these two events?
Noah, could you go over a little bit more exactly what this clinician is going to talk to us about?
Yeah, so I don't have his exact plan. He's got a plan for us, but he's definitely going to cover, stress, general sadness, a little bit of depression, because many people deal with that as well. And, this situation, current online situation, isn't really conducive to helping someone manage, stress, sadness, or depression. So he's going to go over recognizing these things, dealing with them, and how and when, and, who to seek help from and things like that. And I'm sure much more. So again, I don't want to give all the cards away. So please show up and please participate and get some free, informative, professional help that he is so eager to give. He's such a nice guy. I can't wait to be at this event myself for my own personal mental health. Good question. Anybody else? Okay. All right. The last kind of important thing that we would like to cover in this meeting today is how our CashNet account is finally up. So the bundle package is finally available, and we've reduced the price and taken off charges, obviously, because we don't want to charge you guys a lot of money. And obviously this is completely optional. And because this only involves the guided workout and fitness challenges for later this month and for November. The guided workout and fitness challenges are $7 a piece, but you get them for both months for the rest of the semester. But if you do the bundle for $10, you get both of these and both of these for the rest of the semester. And before this scares anybody off, I completely understand, financial burdens scaring people off. This will be funded directly back into EIMOC to raise funds for t-shirts finally, and for event challenge rewards for our winners. Don't get me wrong, like a free ride on this stuff like Amanda got is great, and we'll continue to offer things like that, but we also want to start adding in tangible physical things that we can start providing to you guys for your success and your hard work, participating in the challenges and attending these events and contributing. Any questions on this? This is the link, by the way, and we'll provide this in our wrap-up email as well as on our IG, if I'm not mistaken. Social media team, please let me know. That way you guys can click this really easily and start getting this done. The account was created a couple weeks ago, so it still has the old charges, but just put the amount that you are willing to pay and we'll be able to assign it to what you want. Does that make sense? So it'll tell you 10, 10, 15, but don't worry about that. Put in the amount, put in 7 or 10, whatever you would want to be willing to pay for, and we'll work out the details with you guys. Any questions about the rest of this month's monetary events or anything like that? The link does not work. Oh no, it worked for me. It doesn't work.
Natalie, while Noah kind of figures that out.
Yeah, please.
We do have dates for the guided workouts. So along with our newsletter, we'll attach our member calendar so you guys can refer to that as always. And it has the dates. Board members, do you guys know the exact date off the top of your head? One of the Thursdays. Is the third Thursday of this month, maybe?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I can check.
Yeah, Natalie, it'll be coming in an email right after this meeting, so you can definitely check that out. Sorry, we've got a lot going on in our schedules too, but we'll get that to you for sure.
I am working on right now finding the link that does work for the CashNet. So sit tight. If you have more questions, please shout them out, and my fellow student officers will address them right now. Again, any questions regarding the week of health and wellness that is next week, or the CashNet stuff, other than the link doesn't work? No? Wow, you guys are great. Awesome.
I have a question. Who is
Yeah.
this other? There's another Dom in this meeting, and I don't know who this is. Hi, Dom. Introduce yourself, please.
Hey Dom, it's me from exercise.
Just kidding. I already know you. Hello, Dom.
I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure she would recognize me, but I guess not. But
Hello. Good to see you. I'm glad you could make it.
hey, yeah, I'm gonna try to keep coming to more of
Good.
these.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Okay, guys, I figured it out. So I think it has to do something with the like Zoom translation, that if you click on it through like the Zoom chat, it doesn't work. So with this CashNet account link, we'll include it again in the wrap-up email. And like I said, we'll put it on the IG account as well. So you'll have access to it in a few different places. Other than it not being able to work right now through the Zoom, do you guys have any questions about anything we've discussed? Or if you want to share how you're feeling and dealing with this online stressful type of situation, for some of us at least, and you weren't able to share, please share now.
I also just wanted to add on to whoever asked when our next guided workout is. It's scheduled for the 29th of this month, and then November's is scheduled for the 19th. Just wanted to put that in there.
Awesome. Yeah, wow, we actually got through that a lot faster than I thought we would. Again, please, if you have any questions or concerns, please let us know. If not, I believe we're good. Thank you for coming. Thank you for contributing and staying healthy and safe. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week at Self-Care Strategies and Mental Health Colloquium at least. Feel free to enjoy those other events too. The Student Life and Development put on a lot of them, so go check them out. No problem, no problem. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you.
Bye guys. Look for the post emails and the IG updates.
Also, if you came to the first colloquium, then if you come to this next one, you're one closer to, winning our raffle.
Yes.
So that should be an incentive too. 26 minutes, Noah.
That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I
That's
thought we
great.
had a lot more stuff to get through, but I think we did it really effectively. Cool.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah, thank you, Dom and Alejandro. You guys did great. Thank you, everybody who contributed. That was awesome.
That's why I was asking. Like when I saw the 5 slides, I was like, this can't take that long.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we were just planning for it to get. It's always better to be.
Yeah. So like I mentioned in the meeting, since it's mostly just us people that coordinate all these events, Esme, if you can include the CashNet link, do you have that, or do I need to send it to you?
Yeah, if you can send it to me.
Okay.
I literally just copied it from the PowerPoint and it still says error.
Yeah, I don't.
I should have checked that before I posted it.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's usually also like a Zoom thing. Zoom is just weird. But yeah, so I'll email that to you right now, so you can put it in the update email. And then Alejandro, do you have it or no? So you can put it on the IG.
The link?
Yeah.
You can send that to me, Noah. Just include me in that email. I got it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just include all the execs. That way everybody has access to it and can throw it out if somebody needs it. Other than that, like I said, I think we're good. Courtney did an amazing job reaching out to us and scheduling self-care strategies. So I'm really excited and confident going into that. And then she also did an amazing job hooking us up with somebody who I think will be a great presenter for our mental health colloquium. I met with him for like 20 minutes and he was immediately like the nicest guy. And I had to hold myself back from taking advantage of his profession and just confessing all my feelings to him. But he seems like a great guy. So I'm really excited for the colloquium. And now the only thing that we have to focus on once we get those events tackled is the fitness challenge and the guided workout. Fortunately, as I think all of you might already know, or some of you, Jackson is more than willing to keep doing these guided workouts for us, which is fantastic. So I think by the end of next week, probably whenever the spikes are to post on IG, I don't know these things that all you young youths know, but if we can post another poll, maybe with some other options about what people might want to know from Jackson, that would be great. And then the fitness challenge will probably maybe not be anything physical this month. We're still trying to work out maybe if we can do more of like a mental challenge or a mental task or something like that for this month. But I'll let you guys know as Justin and I kind of wade through that stuff. Anybody have any questions for me?
I was gonna say, just suggestion for this
Please.
month is,
Yeah.
let's see if we can get any other kind of like guest instructors. Obviously we love Jackson and we want to use him as a resource, but if we can, because I know Esmeralda wants to have him on next month for a colloquium.
That's right.
Like that's a lot of back to back. So let's see if we can maybe get another guest instructor. So that way, if people are like not really feeling Jackson, and I don't know why you wouldn't, but if maybe like intimidated by the whole CSCS thing, like getting on seeing a female might be nice for someone.
I was gonna say if Jackson can't make it, or if we want to switch it up, which is great, maybe you should do it, Dom. You are a CSCS. No, you are a CSCS and you're female from what you tell people, which is okay, right? It's how you identify. So go with that, and I think it'll be great. Look, Dr. Cotter's giving his approval.
I know.
Use your credentials.
The last one.
Use your credentials, Dom.
If you can help reaching out to people, I think like it'd be nice to see if you can get a yoga instructor. I don't know if you reached out to Jade yet.
We did, and she never really got back. And again, people are busy, but at the same time, I don't know. I could reach out again and just say, hey, just to see if she responds or see what she says. But
are you talking about Jade Rogers?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
I just need to get on the page.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'll do that again and let you guys know what I find. But I'm down for Dom to do it because she's a CSCS, or Lauren.
Do you guys know Ayla from LifeFit? Or
Yeah. Ayla and Candace, they're pretty
nice.
Yeah, on top of it.
So maybe I can reach out to them.
Oh yes, please do.
They're more with like LifeFit, so like elderly population, but they're both
so
they both teach classes and stuff like outside of that.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
I can reach out to them. So and then I'll like CC you on the email, and then
That's perfect. That's perfect.
You guys may be surprised too at the wide variety of experiences, even with our undergrad and grad students.